Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You could say good evening because it is now 5:22 p.m. So I guess you can say good evening and good Monday to you all. Um, this is my first time doing a Cubs video. I've been meaning to do one throughout the season, but other stuff have come up, and I know I shouldn't prioritize other things over my hometown team. Like the NBA finals and such, and other things like that. But now here I am, and there's a lot of things that went on with the Cubs this season. I'm not gonna go through all that because there's too much to go through. So I'm only gonna cover the notable things and some of the other things and things like that. So it is now we're at the halfway point of the regular season in Major League Baseball. As of yesterday, the Cubs completed a three-game sweep of the San Diego Padres, and thanks to a five-game sweep by the Pittsburgh Pirates of the Milwaukee Brewers, the Chicago Cubs have now claimed first place in the National League Central with a record of 55 wins and 38 losses. They now hold a two and a half game lead, two and a half game lead over Milwaukee. Now remember, at this time last year, the Cubs were five and a half back going into the break. So it feels good to be ahead at this time. And it seems like the Brewers are starting to collapse a little earlier than usual. Hmm. Either way, the Cubs are getting hot at the right time. But it's gonna get real as soon as that second half starts because we got five games with St. Louis coming up. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're just gonna cover what's been happening. So real quickly, let me run through this. Um, I was looking at the MLB.com, excuse me. I'm nervous. I'm sorry. MLB at Bat app on my cell phone, and I was looking at the offensive categories, and there were 12 of them there, and I noticed that Javier Baez leads in nine out of 12 of those categories. Um, Batting average, team leader is Albert Almora, hitting 319. Home runs, Baez. RBI, Baez. Stolen base, run scored, Baez. On base percentage, Chris Bryant, 384. Slugging percentage, OPS, hits, doubles, and triples, Baez. And Kyle Schwarber leads the team with 53 walks. Um, Javier Baez leads the team with 19 home runs, 72 runs batted in, 18 stolen bases, 61 runs scored, a 586 slugging percentage, 892 on base plus slugging, 100 hits, 25 doubles, and 6 triples. So Javier Baez has really been doing work this year and is very deserving of being able to start in the All Star game coming up on Tuesday night. And he's also going to be in the home run derby, which I'm really excited to see him in. I want to see him and Kyle Schwarber. He's in it also. Kyle Schwarber wasn't named to the All Star team, but he will be in the home run derby tonight. And I'm ready to see them crush a bunch of baseballs tonight. I'm legit excited, and I hope you are too. Excuse me. Now, moving along quickly, the pitchers. As a team, the Cubs have. No, I'm sorry. Before I get to the pitchers, offensively as a team, the Cubs are batting 265 with 100 home runs, 457 RBI, 365 walks. Let's see, they've scored 476 runs, and pitching has allowed 300. The Cubs in general have allowed 362 runs. As far as pitching goes, John Lester has been the man this year. He's been on point, and that's where it all stops. Because after John Lester, everybody else has been, as far as the starters, have been mediocre or less. Tyler Chatwood has not lived up to his contract to this point, but there's always time to turn it around. Yu Darvish has been hurt. Hopefully he comes back on point and ready to go. Cal Hendricks has not been pitching like his normal self, but he showed flashes in San Diego. No, when I say San Diego, this I believe it was San Francisco. No, did he pitch in the San Diego series? I think he did. I have to go back and check. But his last couple starts, he looked pretty good. Uh, who else? Let's see. Lester Chatwood, Darvish Hendrick, Jose Quintana's been a little up and down, but he's been serviceable. He's been giving some good innings, giving some good outings. You know, so nothing really bad to say about Quintana. Um, let's see. Let's see. John Lester leads the pitching staff with a 2.58 ERA, 12 wins, 88 strikeouts, and 111.2 innings pitched. Brandon Morrow, 22 saves. I believe he should be an all-star, but him missing time probably didn't help much. Who knows? But we'll see. Uh, let's see the color of the team. ERA 3.56. That's good for second in the National League and fourth in Major League Baseball. Bullpen ERA 3.09. That's good for fourth in the majors. And starters ERA. Like I said, there's plenty of time to turn it around. And with Joe Madden leading this bunch, they are a second half team, and I got no problems. I have plenty of faith that Joe Madden in the first half. These Cubs are legit, and they're gonna do what they do best: keep winning. That's what they're gonna do. Um, let's see. As far as now the All Stars go, John Lester was named to the All Star team, but he's not gonna play because he pitched in his scheduled start on Sunday against San Diego. So he's gonna sit out the All Star game. But congrats to him for getting the nod. Javier Baez will be playing in the All Star game for the first time. Congrats to him. Wilson Contreras will also be playing in his first All Star game. Congrats to him. They've been doing some big things, and they're only going to get better as the season progresses. Especially Javi Baez. That man has been like a wizard out there on the base paths. He's been clobbering the ball with extreme power, and just he's been awesome this year. It's been awesome watching Cubs baseball, but well, for the most part it has. But at times it's like, oh man, they're gonna give me a heart attack. But it's like that with any team, with any fan base, except the White Sox. They don't have a fan base because they suck. But I'm not gonna do that right now. So yeah. That being said, looking forward to the second. Oh, I forgot to mention the improved play of Jason Hayward. A lot of people were getting down on him, and he's been like the last couple of months, maybe or almost 2 months. Jason Hayward has been hitting great, tied for third on the team with Ben Zobrist with a 285 batting average, and I believe he was hitting more than 300 all of last month. So Jason Hayward is really turning it around, and I got big faith in him to keep it up. Um, Ian Happ been clobbering the ball, but he needs to slow down on those Ks. And there's a few other guys, to get to, but I don't want to waste too much of y'all's time. I hope y'all enjoyed the home run derby tonight, watching Schwarb and Baez clobber some baseballs, and I hope y'all enjoyed the All Star game on Tuesday night, as Baez and Wilson Contreras will be participating. Um, like I said, this is my first Cub vid, and I was a bit nervous. You know, forgive me. Uh, I'll try to do better next time.